Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Good.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to Extreme Sim TV. On the broadcast tonight, it is an awesome league. It's an awesome racetrack. It is the Extreme Forces Racing League and their Super Late Models series. We are at Martinsville Speedway, but before we go any further, it is myself, AJ Capola, in the booth, and the owner of Extreme Sim TV. It is Matthew Johnson. How you doing, pal?
Doing good, AJ. How are you this lovely evening as we get ready to go racing?
Oh, I'm very excited. I love Martinsville Speedway, maybe not in iRacing, but I love watching the races. I've seen a lot of modified racing here. I've seen a lot of truck racing here and Xfinity racing here. Hell, I think I spotted a race for you here.
Yes, sir, you did.
So I've had a lot of experience when it comes to the Martinsville Speedway. Back on Heat 5, I think I won 4 or 5 races here in a couple seasons, but we don't talk about Heat 5. We talk about iRacing right now. Matt, oh boy, you are very much so much better at this racetrack than I am. What is the goal or the way to get around this place?
Your goal here tonight is going to be the same as always as you come to Martinsville, Virginia. Get the car off the exit of the corner, smooth entry, nice straight up off. Try to get the power down to these heavy duty super late model cars here tonight. Again, a lot of power, very light race car as well, AJ. Very hard to get the power down.
So with having very light race cars, we're going to see some bumping and banging. It is Martinsville, of course. How easy is it to lose the vehicle on a bump like that?
It's a very easy thing to do, AJ. You get bumped, get the rear end out of the racetrack, tires start spinning, car goes around, there's nothing you can do but just hang on and kind of track yourself around and try not to hit anything.
So something I've always learned from racing around here is pretty much what you touched on, is very easy in and hard off. But the thing is, on fresh tires and extremely worn tires, you can get really loose and spin the car out. We watched it happen multiple times in practice, obviously off air. Right now, qualifying's going on. But man, while people love this racetrack, it is a difficult racetrack to run. And I am very excited to see the drivers of the Extreme Forces Racing League pretty much put it to a test.
Yeah, you're looking here live here and you see the entrance of turn 1, how loose these cars are here at a place like Martinsville. And you're going to see them loose all night long. It's going to be one of those things you're going to have to really manhandle your race car around here as we continue to get ready to go racing tonight.
Yeah, I am very excited. I'm going to probably be looking out of turn 2 and turn 4 a lot for the most part, because if you're side by side coming out of one of these turns, you're going to have to, put that power down, but you also got to be careful on not putting yourself in the wall or putting yourself into another vehicle. It seems like the outside car might get a little loose coming out of 2 and 4 if they're side by side, but I wonder how much side by side driving we're actually going to see.
Normally when it comes to a place like Martinsville, AJ, as we look here, you end up more inside line dependent. It's very hard to hold the outside line. If you just watch the Clash at the Coliseum, very reminiscent of that race, to where you really could not make the outside line work. I think we're going to see the same thing here tonight.
Yeah, Matt, before we really get started here, why don't you throw up the points for the Extreme Forces Racing League?
What I'll do is they're getting gridded up on the racetrack. We'll let you go over the point system here, or let you run down the points here in week number 2. It'll pop up for us. Now I'm working on getting it to pop up while you run it down, but it's Brady Floyd out front, AJ. What's your thoughts on Brady Floyd leading this thing right now?
He has been by far the most consistent driver we've seen in this league. But that's pretty much it. Both Lapenas brothers have been very good, but they've had slight mistakes throughout the races and maybe not the best finishes. But Brady Floyd has been the most consistent, and I think he's won 1 or 2.
Yeah. As we had it cover you up there for a moment. Oh, well, it worked. We got him up there. But again, Brady Floyd, really good run. Do you think the Lapenas brothers are going to be able to get there, AJ?
Well, I only see one Lapenas in the field tonight, and that is Travis.
Travis Lapenas here, but we're going to get ready to go racing. 100 laps around Martinsville, not the longest race here around Martinsville Raceway.
No, not the longest whatsoever, but a lot of action can happen within that 100 laps. We're gonna get the one to go, it looks like, coming to the line, and we're gonna send them off for 100 laps a duel, and it's gonna be a crazy 100 laps.
Extreme Forces Racing League ready to go. Floyd, Cloud, Richardson there as well as Steely getting ready to go. Man, this is going to be a tight, fun race as always here in Martinsville. AJ in the booth here tonight, Matt in the booth as well. We are ready to go here at Martinsville.
Yeah, that iRacing pace car is going to take that quick left-handed turn at the entrance of turn 3, and they are going to be in the control of Buddy the Flagman, and Bradley Floyd and Will Claude are going to take them right to green.
All right, here we go from the starter's stand. Green flag going to wave. Here we go, coming down, green flag in the air. We're racing at Martinsville.
Excellent launch by Bradley Floyd going into turn 1. He's going to have a car length or 2 on second place, Will Cloud. And that's going to hold. They're side by side for third right now. That is day 7 of Mason Gerdez. And they're stacking up quite a bit in the middle of the corner. Some people wanting to get on the gas a little bit more than the other.
And you're looking at them right now as they continue to work down. Again, the ideal of getting to the bottom as quick as you can.
Spinning.
Trouble.
That is the 55 of William George spinning coming out of turn 2. Pretty sure I said that as the race was starting that, turn 2 and turn 4 are going to be the issues if you're side by side.
Unfortunately, just tried to get down in line, AJ, and it didn't work.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
And again, it's one of those type situations, AJ, that we've talked about tonight that can and will happen. You get down in line like that, and there's a car underneath you, and they just clip you, and around you go.
Yep.
And it's so easy to misjudge, too, where you're trying to come down the racetrack at, bud.
Yeah, it's always difficult, especially if you're using an in-race spotter, not an actual person spotter. I think Crew Chief does it very well. But, when you're using the in-race spotter, you kind of have to gauge if you're actually clear or not. Thank you everybody for blowing up this chat. Keep it going. We have people rooting for the 9 and 7. 7 is Mason Gerdez, which I'm probably butchering that name, and Aiden Millette. Got a bunch of people rooting for the 7 and 9, and I'm going to actually go to Google Translate because that's my best friend when it comes to people's last names. So I will be right back. Matt, take it away.
There you go. Early on trouble at Martinsville. No surprise there. Martinsville, one of those places that can get you in trouble in a hurry here. Pretty sure you just seen Kimmy come through the broadcast booth as they continue to run 3 of 100 complete. So as they continue to run 3 of 100 in the books, Floyd, Cloud, Richardson there, Skilly, Millette there as well, as they continue to work through this one. I think she just gave me bunny ears. Anyway, I think it's going to be early on, AJ. It's going to be a heck of a race to do here tonight. AJ on 3 Bear Googling right away here. Look at the intensity on AJ's face here as he Googles.
Well, I want to get it right. I 100% want to get it right. And it's GERS is what Google Translate said. So please, if you know them in the chat, please let me know. And I was right with Millette.
Well, maybe we should get Siri, because maybe Siri would be more accurate. We're not hating on our Google friends here, but... And so the first yellow of this 100-lap race out. And again, I'm noticing caution laps not counting here tonight, AJ.
Yep, I just noticed that as well, so that should be interesting with a 100-lap race.
Yeah. The 48 of Cloud going to line up side by side with the 20 of Floyd.
Well, the leader, Floyd, Brady Floyd, took the outside for this restart.
A unique one. Here we go. Floyd going to lead them down with Cloud. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Lap number 4 underway here tonight at Martinsville.
I don't know if the 48... Oh, hard into the wall. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Is he still going? He is still going with a lot of left front damage.
Man, we have a mess. Williams, the 7's around. This is going to be a caution.
Thank you, Timothy, very much. It's Gerdez. So Gerdez. Mason Gerdez. Appreciate it, Timothy Orange. Thank you very much. And holy cow, we have 14 people watching right now. Hello, everybody.
Wow.
If you haven't yet, hit that like button. It helps out the YouTube algorithm and gets Extreme Sim TV some serious exposure. And also subscribe to the channel. Big caution just now. Matt is looking for the replay and showing it on stream as I am speaking. Matt, what happened there?
Looks like just contact there with the 7. Kind of stacked them up. Yeah, the 7 machine right here. The 48, they all get going and it just goes wrong in a hurry. One more look at it here on the bottom. 7 gets back into the 48, then blinks out and then gets turned around. Starts stacking them up in turn 1, the 44-3, and Matthews sets her nowhere to go. Just so many things can go wrong when that happens, AJ. One more look
especially
here.
with such a tight racetrack, there's no real room to go if there's an incident.
Yeah, that's normally the problem here as we look into turn 1. See, just nothing nobody can really do, AJ.
No, and once the track is blocked, that's a big issue, and you really need to hopefully not ARCA break it.
But now we are seeing caution laps count up, AJ, so question mark? It's a little confusing. Think it's counting them? I don't know.
It's not. We're still on lap 3. Hey, Blake Lothan, what's going on, pal? Are you a spotter in this league? No.
We'll get ready to go. This lap count will reset, and then I'm reckoning when we go back green. So I got us counted at 8. AJ said he's still froze at 3, so.
I'm still at 3.
Okay. So we'll get ready to go once again.
Michael J. Steele.
Dunford out front leading the way here, getting ready after early yellow here tonight, AJ.
Did we say Michael's name wrong? I thought it was Steele. Someone pronounced the 5 name wrong, LOL. It said like the metal, the E is silent. I thought we called it Steele. I'm sorry for messing up.
We did. Here we go, coming to green. Once again, so AJ, back under green. 2 quick yellows here tonight.
Yeah, very quick. And there goes the 20 off again with a nice restart.
Great restart there for the 20. Everybody hanging on. There's the 9 machine. Right there looking in line as well. That's that number 9 trying to move forward. Moet doing what he can. Think Moet can get there. And again,
I think so too.
The 29 got tagged. And trouble. Yellow is going to probably fly here.
I don't know if he got tagged. Let me rewind that as well.
Caution is out.
Let me watch Millette. Oh yeah, he definitely tagged Richardson.
There we go.
Wow.
Unfortunate there, AJ.
Yeah, we've had a total of 5 green flag laps, and I think we've had a lot of pace laps, but you know, it's Martinsville. Martinsville is a very, very difficult track.
Yeah, and of course, you know, you hate to see it, AJ, but it does tend to happen. The 99 got turned into the fence. And we're gonna hold that. So yellow back out once again. For what would be, I think, the 3rd time tonight, AJ. I think, or 4th.
Yes, that would be the 3rd time tonight.
Field back circulating under yellow. Let's see. Who can be? Let's talk with the driver of the 3. Well, lights are off. Never mind on that thought. Doing an interview and then the lights went on. Oh, we had another lap there, but pace car says, nope, we're one to go. Field stacking back up. The 20 again on the top side, AJ.
Yeah, it's worked very well. He gets a really nice launch every single time. And here we go again, coming out of turn 4, and there he goes, gasses it, and they are gone. He is gone. Brady Floyd with about 4 or 5 car lengths as they enter turn 1. Travis Lapanis is sitting P2. He was able to gain a couple spots. Bradley Stefane in 4th right now. That is the 5 of Michael Steele.
We'll get your ticker back up here as soon as we get everything to where we're back on the same lap, because it's frozen right now until we get to lap 8. So there we go. Everybody back where we were. Now it's Floyd out front. Lapanis second, AJ.
Yeah, currently looking in the back of the field. Watching that 36 and the 22, Dwayne Kerhagen and Quinton Deal. There's a nice battle there for 6th place.
Well, what are you thinking right now with the yellows coming out? Do you think that changes your approach?
It does change your approach, and Matt, you're going to need to hold on to the button longer. You're taking your finger off the
Button longer.
and push to talk too fast. It does change your approach because you're expecting, short run. But what we're seeing right now is we have a good couple laps. So we're actually seeing some passing, honestly, a lot of single file, which is probably for the best in all honesty.
Matthew Setzer sitting right here in the top 9, up 7 spots from where he started on the evening. Now that 3 machine, a lot of experience around Martinsville. A little bit shocked to see
there's a
him
caution
just
out.
that. Well, yellow's out.
That looks like the Aiden Millette machine. Let's go back and check that out. He looked to be stopped on the racetrack. That looks like, the 44 of Colton Kingsley and Aiden Millette just got together and got stuck together.
Stuck like glue. And it did not go well into the corner at all. So AJ, what are you thinking? Big incident there. Puts us back under yellow, and it looked like the 9 just tried to slide to the bottom, and they both ran out of running room here. And look at the contact, and up the hill he goes.
Well, the 9 was just forced to the hauler. Wow. But right now, your top 3 is Brady Floyd, Travis Lapanis, and Michael Steele.
12 laps in the books here tonight, 4th yellow of the evening.
Am I getting it right now, chat? I don't want to be saying it wrong. I do enjoy this league very much to start pronouncing people's names wrong. I probably should really sit in with Quentin and get everybody's name right. Might be a good idea. Not Quentin. Yeah, Quentin. But we are under caution once again. Looking through the field for biggest movers, up 12 spots is J.R. Hager, which is actually Zachary Taylor Hager. Has a different name due to him being a certain age. Has to use a different card. But he's doing really good.
What about that 20 machine of Floyd? He's done really good holding his spot here early on, AJ.
Oh, when you get 5 or 6 car lengths on a restart, good luck to any car next to you or behind you keeping up. But looking at that 5 and the 89, yeah, Michael Steele and Bradley Stefane, they both have front end damage. Martinsville, you really don't need aero, but you still want to protect the components that is behind that bumper.
been a rough race for him early on at Martinsville nowadays.
Yeah, it's been a rough race so far. We are about to get going to put lap 12 on the board. And here we go, coming out of turn 4. There goes Bradley Floyd once again. Good launch.
He gets such a good launch in that machine, AJ.
He very much does. And look at Bradley Stefane, gonna keep P2 right with Travis Lapinus right behind him. Michael Steele sitting in 4th.
Looks like a battle here for around 6th and 7th as well. It's Taylor and Smith in doing battle. Are you surprised here, AJ, that they're racing so hard early?
No, it's Martinsville. You know, you do want to log laps, but with it being such a short track, you want to make up as many positions as possible, because if you're just going to sit behind somebody, everybody's going to get stranded out, stringed out, and passing is going to be an issue.
I love the hand motion. They're straightened it out, but they're going to keep rolling here. And AJ, now we're starting to see a little bit more single file, and I think they're like, okay, it's time to get some rate laps done.
Yeah. I think that's what's going to happen. People are going to get runs, and I'm curious to see what they're going to do with these runs. Going to look at Matthew Setzer. He is under fire by that 55 of William George. Should be really interesting to see what he does.
And with 16 laps on the board again, I can't emphasize enough. I expected that 3 to be stronger here than what he's been so far, Mr. AJ Coppola.
Well, he is up 7 positions, so he's doing pretty good. Matthew Steele seems to be falling back just a little bit. Michael Steele. I was looking at 2 different names. My apologies. Don't kill me. Seems to be falling back just a little bit. That 14 of Zachary Hager got by him there, and now we have another caution out on the racetrack.
Yellow out, folks.
That chat is going to rip me a new one because I was staring at 2 different names.
Yep, you're about to get ripped
Whoops.
apart. So here we go as we get ready to rip AJ apart, caution back out.
That looks to be... Ooh, the 18 just full boarded.
See.
That's Tony Richardson.
Yeah, that's not going to be good, Cap.
Got right into the 91.
Yeah.
And that collected the 2.
Yeah, that might be a trip to the hauler. Just saying.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. I think the first offense is an EOL, and maybe the second offense is a off to I'm reading the chat. Yo, what the F is your problem, man? You know, I have 2 eyes. They're looking at 2 different things.
You know, cool.
Of our chats, Matt.
Yeah, I do love our chats. Do you have the magical pulley power? Are you the Wizard of Waverly Place that can do that?
I don't think any of us can pull. Yeah, I can't pull.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, we had that problem issue. Yeah, we'll have to get that fixed.
Yeah, we will.
But, man, so currently you're getting ripped a new one over there, right?
I am. Sean, I said 2 people's names mixed to 1. That's what happened.
Here, I'm going to virtually punch him in the face. See? There you go. I hit him.
At least everybody's having fun, though. We have a good race going on. It's Martinsville. It's kind of normal Martinsville with how difficult it could be to drive. But up front, we have Bradley Floyd, Brady Floyd, Bradley Stefane, Travis Lapinus, Zachary Hager, Michael Steele.
I think what I'm going to do now is just let you say all the names. That way I take 0 heat from chat. And it's all on you, buddy.
Dwayne Kerhagen, Quentin Deal, Devin Smith, Matthew Setzer, William George, Cotton Kingsley. That is your top 10.
Now see, If I said Setzer's name wrong, he would physically drive to my house and kick my ass.
And
'cause he
there
knows where I'm
goes
at.
pace car hitting pit road again. Brady Floyd taking the inside here. Should be really interesting. He hasn't taken the inside since the initial start. See if he gets a really good launch. And what do you know? He does.
What do you know, Captain? Right back out front, battle for second now. Lapinus on the bottom. That's Travis Lapinus up to third. Travis holding a pretty good groove. Zachary Taylor on his outside, AJ. Those two super late models off into turns 3 and 4. 20 laps going to clock off on the board here tonight.
Yeah, we got about 80 more to go. And about an hour and a half left of race time. Looks like we're getting the single file really fast. The side-by-side is still between William George and that 75 of Mick Olafson.
10-4. Right there on your screens, the real deal, Quentin Deal. Holding on.
Very
Doing
clever.
a great job hanging on. Mick Olafson right there behind him. William George going to put some pressure. Oh no, Quentin's now no longer the wheel deal. Oh no. Setzer up on the top of another car. It's a parking lot party on the front straightaway. Caution is out. I ain't gonna broadcaster curse.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Well, back under
What's up?
yellow. Brady Floyd's just like, can we please get some green flag laps here?
Yeah, right?
Like, every time I got to get away from people and then y'all bring the yellow out on me. Let's take a look front straight away. You know, buddy, I don't know
What's up?
exactly what you would call this one other than a couple of cars going for the same position. And you can see the 22 getting turned, and then, wow, that 15 made a heck of a ride down to the bottom of the racetrack.
Mm.
But I don't think I would blame anybody, AJ.
So, Matt, with what
see on your
we've seen
screen?
in only being at lap 22, how would you go about getting laps done if you were possibly Quentin or one of the league admins? Because we only have an hour and a half, and we're only at lap 20. We've already been going for 25 minutes.
I mean, you know, that's roughly a lap per minute. Not averaging very well for Martinsville. But you just got to get everybody calmed down and get them to understand it's a long race here tonight. 100 laps, a long time to go at Martinsville Raceway. So you just got to get calmed down, get ready to go. We're going to have to go get some more pizza and more booze for the booth up here. At this rate, we're going to run out.
I have to get more? Oh. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I see you over there drinking. Yeah, lucky. Yep, AJ going to have more booze here as we get ready to go. Lights off on the pace car.
So just going to run through a couple in-race stats. Brady Floyd, our race leader, his fastest lap of the race is a 19.3. Brady Stefane, his fastest lap is also a 19.3. Travis Lapinus is a 19.4. I'm doing this for the top 5. Zachary Taylor Hager is a 19.4 as well. And Dwayne Kerhagen, as we go back green, is a 19.4.
Well, back underway we go here at Martinsville. Again, Floyd out with the jump. He gone. Brady Floyd does just a good job, such a good job getting the jumps, AJ.
Yeah, he does. When you're the leader, you can kind of do that. You can kind of gauge it right. But Zachary Taylor Hager sitting in second as they're battling for third behind him. Brady Stefane and Devin Smith.
Look at Lapinus moving into the top 4.
Yep.
Devin Smith there. You see Williams falling in line. I think right now, if we can get some laps in with a quarter of the race done, it'll be interesting to see if anybody's got anything for Brady Floyd out front, AJ, because right now, the answer's no.
Well, I'd like to see a long run, see what a long run does, as the 5 Michael Steele goes underneath the 22 of Quinton Deal. That is a pass for position, and move him up 2 spots there, up to 8th place.
The real deal, Quinton Deal, in trouble, AJ. He continues to fall back throughout the pack. A little bit of damage on that car. Again, he got kind of wrapped up in that most recent incident. Way wide behind him is going to be Daniel. He's going to get it gathered back up, but he's going to lose a ton of spots back to 16th. And now he's smacking the wall now.
In the chat, 22 Tech Pronto. Well, I'm just going to throw this out there. I'm pretty sure everybody passed Tech before the race. Not saying anything changed during the race. But look at Zachary Hager. He is catching Brady Floyd. They're under a half a second now.
We might have some bored out cylinders on some of these cars or something. I think we need to get a little deeper into the tech here.
The chat is liking your real deal.
30 on the board this time by. Boyd,
All right,
Taylor.
chat. We know that some of you are rooting. Who some of you are rooting for, but honestly, who do you think's winning this race here tonight? We have 13 in the chat. We have 8 likes. Come on, everybody, hit that like button if you can.
Don't hit it, dude. Don't hit that like button. Slam it. Slam it like you're slamming the wall. 31, 100 complete. Floyd Taylor running away with this one right now.
Currently watching Michael Steele as his wife commented in the chat that he needs to hold his line. If he can hear me, she's saying hold your line. He is a little high going into turn 1 a little off the apex. It's kind of hurting his lap times because that was a 19.8 right there. Well, that was a little better of a turn 1.
It just seems to be turning in a little bit late, though.
Yeah, it might help him on the exit, but for those last couple laps, Quinton is getting closer and closer to his back bumper.
Yeah, so
There you go. That was a good turn 1.
Yeah, there we go. We're getting it straightened out here. And see what it did? It put him right on the back bumper of Kinsey in front of him. And never mind, to the bottom. Easy does. Good job.
Watching the race lead, that's Brady Floyd and Zachary Taylor Hager. 1-2, under a half a second from each other.
Now we're starting to see a little bit of a run developing, AJ.
Yeah, we are.
Run.
Hager starts a little high and gonna get a nice exit off of turn 2. If he can get to the back bumper of Floyd, I think he might try to use the bumper, but it also might be way too early. Top 2 are pulling away from the field, Matt.
Yeah, 0.3 of a second to gap up front right now, starting to for the top 2. Then it's going to be 3.69, 3.7 back, and the lap traffic is not too far ahead of these front 2 or 3 cars up front, AJ.
Well, I think that's what's going to determine what ends up happening with this race lead.
You start getting into lap traffic, there's going to be a lot of traffic. About 1 corner separates that lap traffic here from the race leaders right now and closing pretty quickly. 38 of the 100 on the board here tonight, and it looks like that gap between Taylor and Floyd is going to stabilize 3.3, 3.2, 2.9 now.
I think Zach is giving him a little bit of a buffer so he doesn't run into the back of him. That could just be, caution is out on the race. That is the 2, the 99, and it looks like the 18.
There we go. Yellow out for the 7th time here tonight.
Daniel Stagner, the 99 of Lee Krause, and the 18 of Tony Richardson.
take a look at Lee Krause here. Oof. Wow. Big contact. 99 just got clipped by Lee. Well, there we go, AJ. Caution back out towards the end button.
That. Hold the button down until you're done talking. You're messing me up, pal.
Yeah, the contact there, I cannot believe that car went in there awful deep, AJ.
Yeah, it did.
Oh.
And just completely wiped him out. Are we going to see cars hit pit road here? There goes the 18 and the 2. Oh, God, we had the leader, Zachary Taylor Hager, and the 16 of Travis Lapenis.
Keep in mind, they did have one extra set of tires in pit road, AJ.
Yeah,
That's
and
all we had.
they're using them early.
I don't know if it's too early. It's about 10 laps away from halfway, so you're all but splitting this race down in half. You're not going to have to worry about fuel in these cars. I think it's a pretty good time to go ahead and put some fresh ones on. I know we've had a lot of caution laps, but also caution laps don't count. So you don't necessarily save the tires like you would if they did count. So I think it's a pretty good strategy. Go ahead and get tires on it. Set yourself up for the 60, 70 lap run to the end, AJ.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see what's going on. A lot of drivers going and getting brand new tires. They're going to have to really nurse them into heat. We've seen what happens with loose tires.
Yeah, especially on exit. That tends to be here where your loosey-gooseness comes in.
Yeah, Sean, we know it was a joke. It was funny.
So we will get ready here as you see them cycle around, AJ. Get ready to fire back up. Lap 38 officially on the board here for these super late models with Extreme Forces Racing League.
Wait, are they going to have the 95 and 17 start on the front row? Oh, that's right. The laps don't count.
Yes.
So the leaderboard doesn't change.
Yeah, we got to let it separate itself out.
Got it. Once we go green, it'll be Devin Smith and Dean.
Yeah, that'll be the two.
Well,
yep. And big wheel spin there, and that's exactly what you got to worry about with old tires. And and then oh boy, the Canadian car going to end up all the way in Mexico by the time he gets to stop there in turn 1. Wow.
I haven't heard that before. Battle for P2 right now. That is Brayton Floyd and Zach.
And caution.
Go back and find it. Matt, you got to warn a guy before you make a joke like that. Good thing I wasn't taking a drink.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's the 18 again, hard into the wall, coming out of turn 4, and he just nails the 44, the 91, and that collects the 3 and 2 as well. Wow.
You know, the whole fun of it's not warning you, right? You realize this. Yeah, that's a big incident there front straightaway. We've seen a couple like that tonight where they get wrapped up on the straightaway and can't get away from each other, AJ.
Yeah, it's very tight. We've seen it at other tracks like Richmond coming out of turn 2 or Dover, either turn 2 or turn 4. If you touch the wall, you're going to go straight across the track and hit the other wall, and probably any cars in between.
Bob the Flagman, his arm's getting a workout here tonight under the yellow for the 8th time here tonight at Martinsville.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to throw at his arm there.
Yeah, I think he's going to have some muscle cramps before the night's over. So I'm going to disappear for a second off your screen, and then I'll be back.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm enjoying something that is probably not advertiser friendly on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So 40 and 100 complete.
As long as you can keep talking, we'll be perfectly fine. Here is your top 5. Devin Smith, Brady Floyd, Zachary Hager, Bradley Stefane, and Travis Lepanis.
Travis Lepanis right there.
Hey, in the chat, it's Robert Hartso. What's going on, pal? Thank you for stopping by.
So what do you, chat, since we got quite a few in chat, what do you guys think about the addition of the webcams? It was a crazy idea that we had, and what do y'all think about it?
I mean, I like it.
I do too. But they gotta like it too, buddy.
I plan on, I start being on my own, doing like a whole pre-race show and everything. Not like a whole pre-race show, but a pre-race show.
Well, I got a plan for you. What you can do when you're up here on your own, we can just get you with them like the Alexa Bliss dolls and make them look like me. And that way you got me up here in the booth technically. What is that doll's name? Lily, I think.
Which one?
Her doll, Alexa Bliss's doll. Ain't that Lily?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't.
Nerd don't know. How is that possible? Lights out on the pace car here. And we'll get ready to get this thing underway again.
Rocky, how dare you?
What did Rocky say?
He goes, not a fan. I got to look at AJ. Michael Overstreet. Hey, what's going on, dude? He says, it's nice to put a name and voice to a face.
There we go.
Insult or compliment. But we're about to go green.
It is
Devin Smith and Brady Floyd on the front row, and we are green. Awesome launch by Devin Smith. Zachary Taylor going to take second place right behind him, and Brady Floyd is going to have to take third, being on the outside.
Round the outside, right? And caution. Well, that's unfortunate.
And the 5. Michael Steele having an issue there.
Well, that's quite unfortunate, sir. Yellow back out again. Might have been a little bit of net code involved in that one, to be honest there, AJ.
Still ended up in a couple wrecked cars, though.
Yeah, net code, no net code, don't matter. You still got to beat up quarter panel, right? But yeah, man, I'm thoroughly enjoying everything, and I'm going to be right back on the camera here in a moment. So while we got some time, AJ, well, why don't you promote our favorite channel partner?
All right, well, we're under caution. Matt's giving me the cue to talk about the podcast called Nerds Doing Nerd Things. If you've been watching since the opening, you saw our little video open for our show. Go check us out. We talk about all things nerdy. We are just starting our Lord of the Rings series. We recorded our first Hobbit episode. We're doing it in story order. But other than that, coming out this Friday is our Encanto episode. Should be really fun for you guys. It was fun recording it. We don't talk about Bruno at all. But we talked about Bruno a lot. So go check us out. But going back to the race right now, it is Devin Smith, Zachary Hager, Brady Floyd, Travis Lepanis, and Bradley Stefane. Sorry.
I'm so glad
clicked off of it for a second.
I'm so glad you couldn't see my feed while you was doing the podcast stuff. I was over here doing funny faces and all
Probably
kinds of stuff.
Probably a good idea.
But, to entertain the people for you. I got you, buddy. We're tag team partners. We're the broadcasting tag team champions of the world. In this fake wrestling promotion that we own.
Rocky, very soon we'll have some wrestling stuff on it, but we're about to go green here.
Okay, coming soon. Lights off on the pace car. This might be a wrestling match here if some of these guys keep getting mad at one another, AJ.
Excellent launch by Devin Smith once again, but a really good launch by Zachary Hager as well. We've seen that inside line be able to take, first and second away from that outside lane.
Great racing. Everybody trying to get it sorted out here. A little bit of contact deeper in the pack is normal. Normal Martinsville right now, AJ.
Battle for the lead right now. Here it comes. Zachary Hager underneath the 95, and he's going to take first place. Oh,
caution.
Don't know if it's going to give it to him there.
Yeah, I think it should have. And was that the real deal getting in trouble? I'm not sure what the yellow was for there, buddy.
Doesn't it tell you?
It does, but he never slowed. Oh, I see.
It says Lee Krause has been given an EOL, the 99. In front of him. Look right in front of. Oh, he hits the 36 of Dwayne Kerhagen, and he kills the 2. Holy cow!
We're trying to get a view on it for you, so give us just a second. All right.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's gonna leave a mark. That's gonna leave a big mark. Go back to the chat. We need to see the broadcast kitty. Oh,
the broadcast
I want to
kitty.
see the cat.
She is not in here right now. When she comes back in here, I will put her on.
Of course, you'll have wrestling. Absolutely, we'll have wrestling. We're about to go green once again. That was a quickie caution.
As soon as the broadcast kitty comes back, I will put her on air. She's just currently in there playing with her brother. Doing very kitty things. But out front, Smith, Taylor, Floyd, George, Cloud, Lapinus. A couple of cars getting stacked
up in the marbles coming out of turn 4 there. That's not good.
As we continue halfway through. Ain't it funny they asked to see the kitty and not kill him? Think about that. That's great. Broadcast.
Zachary Hager is going to look to the inside of Devin Smith once again. Last time this happened, a caution came out and gave the lead right back to Devin Smith.
And
can he make the pass? Going to run him up the track just a little bit. Coming to the line, we're going to have a new leader. That's Zachary Taylor Hager. Fight for second place here. That is Brady Floyd. And not a fight anymore.
that was more like a pass. That was not even remotely challenging for him, I don't think, for Floyd. Floyd is just on the next level with a car here tonight, and you can see him gaining on Taylor here as we're coming up just shy of halfway, AJ. It's been a rough one at points, but 48 of 100 in the books here tonight.
Yeah, we got 52 left to go, and we have a nice battle for the lead brewing here. Hager first, Floyd second, and they are pulling away from the field very fast.
22, the real deal, almost got in the wall. Clinton Deal got in the wall there, AJ.
Some fan favorites, talking about fan favorites because of the people in our chat right now. Michael Steele currently sitting in 10th, just passing Quinton Deal.
Richardson right behind them, and then you see the real deal dropping back.
Big battle for the lead, Matt. It's coming really close. It looked like Brady Floyd was going to try the inside right there. Kind of thought better of it.
He's just relaxed right now. I don't think he's going to do anything too crazy just yet. It's one of them waiting on it type situations. Waiting on the situation to present itself. King of the rock and roll here. 52 of 100 complete. Scepter right there as well.
You try it right here. Ooh, locks up the tires just a little bit so he didn't hit the 14 of Hager.
Are you surprised by that at all, AJ?
A little bit. I'm kind of surprised with how Brady's been running that he would have had to, get to the point where he needed to lock up a tire. But wow, they're still pulling away from the field, though.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job, and you can see it. Everybody holding serve here right now. 55 almost in the book. So what I'm excited to see is we're starting to get some long green flag runs out of these guys, buddy.
We are, and I'm really enjoying this battle because if it's not first and second, it's a battle for third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. They're all in a line, and the closest person to them is almost 2 seconds back.
And you look right here, there's the 3 in the battle as well.
For everybody watching at home, your top 10 as it runs. Hager, number 1. Floyd, Smith, George, Cloud. Rounds out the top 5. Lapena, Stefan, Setzer, Inslee, and Steele is your top 10.
The old under pressure right now. And around goes Steele. And that's going to be caution number 11. As Steele goes around off the bumper of Richardson. I don't know if I'd want to spin Steele out. I'd be afraid Steele's wife might beat the crap out of him.
You know, the way she's been talking in this chat, I would not be surprised as well. She probably seems like the person that would have, like, Negan in their back closet or something.
Not coming at you with a baseball bat, too. Caution out. So
and we have cars hitting pit road.
And 4. Yeah, if I'm the driver of that car there, I think I would just be careful going to my hauler after the race. As we continue to rock and roll. Again, coming up on 40 laps to go here tonight, AJ. When we go back green.
All right. I get people being upset in the chat, but that is not the place to say that kind of stuff.
You have an interesting one, buddy?
Yeah, I hit it. It's fine. Everything's cool. I get being upset about your driver getting wrecked, but that one's fine.
Yeah, I'm going to be nosy myself. We all know I'm nosy, right?
Slightly.
Fun part of being an owner is you get to be nosy.
I believe it was Betsy or something for a baseball bat. So she admitted there is a weapon.
Oh, well, we're making progress. That comment was highly entertaining. All right, back to the action.
Thanks, Justin Plummer. Thank you very much for the compliment, and we really like the Extreme Forces Racing League. We like all our leagues, but we have a lot of fun doing it. So when we're commentating what's going on. We're having fun with the chat. That's why the more the merrier, pretty much. We try to, get with everybody.
So we will get ready to go back racing here as we're 58 complete. As right now, double file down the back straightaway. We might have to eventually bring in the Supermod Kimmy too.
Oh, It's Lucille. I'm a butthead. Jeremy, thank you very much. We're about to go green.
Here we go.
And I call myself a nerd.
Here we go. Coming to green. 59 on the board. We all know you're a butthead, AJ. It's okay. There's a double file behind us right now. Cloud right there. Everybody fighting their way through the 44 camp. Look at this machine. Kinsey, good run. Holton on the bottom. Richardson right there behind him. There's Setzer as well. So AJ, everybody working their way through here, double file. At the moment, out of turn 4. 60 to go, 60 in the books, which means there's 40 to go. And somebody just got shipped by Matthew Setzer up the racetrack. I think that might have been Deal that got moved up.
Might have been.
Or excuse me, it was the 29er Richardson that got moved up the racetrack there.
Matt, I'm curious. While we're running right now, pull up the tires and see who's on what strategy.
Oh, we got, oh boy, parking lot party, yellows out.
Oh God, big parking lot party. There's a lot of drivers there.
Yep. Let's go take a look once again. Every time we go to do something, we end up getting a yellow button.
Yep. I'm just gonna spit out the cars that were involved. Oh wow, that actually looked like Zachary Hager was getting to the inside of that, I think, 22 Quinton Deal, and just got to the inside and clipped him. Oh, that's the 29 of Brandon Richardson. And just clipping him kind of sent him around and everybody else around.
There you see it.
I think that was Hager just trying to fix a hole that was...
not there, Captain?
Yeah, or that was closing rapidly.
All right, let's go back to your original question here. And let's take a look. There is the tire strategies that we've got up front. 22 laps of tires for your first 5. Then kind of on from there at 19 on some guys on pit road as we speak. So a mixture since the last pit road, but keep in mind, going to get damage repaired. Just because it says that doesn't necessarily mean they took tires, AJ. So,
yeah,
it's going to be interesting to see.
I don't know if I would blame completely Zachary Hager on that. The guy was, halfway up the, out of the first lane, and then completely closed the door mid-turn while Zach was right underneath him already. That's at least what I saw.
To me, that's a classic case of trying to have 2 lanes at once, and you just can't do that. You got to pick a lane. Because if not, bad things tend to happen, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a big toe cramp. Oh, good Lord, I got a toe cramp. Oh, this is bad. Oh. All right, we're getting ready to go back green here, AJ. What's your thoughts, buddy?
My thoughts are trying not to sneeze at the moment. But Brady Floyd is once again taking the outside. He's got a heck of a gap just right now. And gone. Completely gone. 48's going to hold second, it looks like. But the 55, William George. Oh, sounds like we already have a car sliding at least.
Oh, yeah, the 45 up way high. Or the 55, excuse me. And this is Brecken once again caution out 13 on the board. Or 63 on the board. 13 yellow in the lights.
So it starts with the 22 Quinton Deal. They're 3 wide coming out of turn 2. And he just tries to just get in line, and Michael Steele is still there. and gets turned headfirst into the wall.
Yeah. Are you surprised at the incidents we're having, buddy?
A little bit. The last couple races we've had have been absolutely phenomenal. I think last week only had, 3 cautions. I don't know if it's because it's Martinsville and the way the turns are, more of a flatter track. I don't know.
Seems to be, ooh. That still was there and then pushing out. So could you do your broadcast partner a favor and like come pull on my big toes so you can get it to quit cramping? If I like put my foot across the
I
nest
ain't touched nobody's feet.
on it.
I don't even like touching mine. Ugh.
So what you're saying is you're not gonna give me stretch my ligaments out and everything if I put my leg across the thing.
You got 2 hands.
I'm operating cameras up here in this booth here, sir. My hands are on the camera. I need somebody to stretch my toe. Put your hands up in the air like you just don't care. I was trying to give a miniature Ice Cube performance for everybody.
Why? Because we're at a short.
Yes, because we're a short track.
I was really surprised about that Coliseum race. I really enjoyed it and think they should do it again.
Yes, sir.
But we are gridding up, ready to go. I don't think the field has really changed. At least the top 5 have not. It's still Floyd, Cloud, George, Kingsley, and Setzer.
Here we go, coming to green, 63 on the board. Here we go, they'll fire off once again. Green flag backing out, backing out. Yeah, back in the air, Floyd out front. This is the part where AJ saves me.
Save you? I can't do that. Not at all.
That's her right there. 6, up to 6 here. He's going to work the bottom a little bit underneath Taylor for a moment here, AJ. That's for position, or William George and Taylor. That's for position as well.
Yeah, that is for P5 right now. I'm pretty sure Hager has the freshest tires out of the top 5 right now.
Or way high in turn 4, but we're still rolling as of now.
We're 3 wide, about to go into turn 1 here.
Oh, this is bad, lad. There's a car around. Oh boy, I think that's Deal out of shape, the real deal. May have been out of shape there.
I don't think it was.
Nope, was not Real Deal. Sorry, Real Deal. That was Richardson out of shape. 66 and 100 complete. Now we're somehow getting them straightened back out. Floyd just trying to knock laps down out front, Adrian.
Yeah, we're looking at 35 laps to go to the completion of this race. And it is all Bradley Floyd once again. A little loose coming out of turn 4, but he is pulling away from Will Cloud.
Now, how does our lap time, or how does our times look here? Or is time to get this in, I think?
Oh, I think we're good. We're doing less than 20 seconds a lap. If we can chop off a bunch of laps right now, we'll be good. But a pass for P4, a little bit of a door slam by Hager on Kingsley.
Oh, oof. Big dives into the corner. Jeez, almighty, they're diving it as hard as they can.
That might have been a little bit of retaliation. Could have been, because
Sats going to shove a door in the left side of the 44 machine as well. Sorry about that, buddy.
Because the lap before, the 14 doored the 44 out of the way, and the 44 dove bomb turn 1.
And we have a yellow.
And that, I think, is the 18 around again. Yep, that would be the 18.
Oh, what? Yep. There's that. Caution's out. Tell you what, buddy, Martinsville, not the easiest place.
No, and it's showing. It's biting a lot of people, and we've seen tempers already start flying here tonight.
Hey man, why don't you go down there to concessions, get us one of them Martinsville hot dogs?
I mean, I would, but I'm all the way up in Connecticut, number one, and number two, I already had dinner. My beautiful wife made taco-style egg rolls, like actually made them. They were fantastic.
You're breaking kayfabe. You're not supposed to be in Connecticut. You're supposed to be in the middle of Martinsville. Kayfabe.
Hey, there's still a pandemic going on. They did their stuff from home.
Kayfabe. Well, while you're up there in Connecticut doing your thing, eating egg rolls, I'm gonna go get a great hot dog from the Martinsville vendor here.
Yeah, oh God, whenever they go to Martinsville, I have to listen to Dave Moody all the time. I
Have you ever actually?
I have Sirius XM, and
okay. So while we're under yellow, I'm going to use this opportunity to say a quick rant. So you've heard about the Martinsville hot dog, right, AJ?
yeah,
I went to Martinsville a couple of years ago. So the first thing I was looking forward to is the world famous hot dog, Martinsville hot dog, because I'm a chili bun hot dog mania. Like I should be a food tester for chili, right? Bro, that was the most underwhelming I've ever had.
really?
Yes. Just saying. They're good, but they're not the most amazing freaking hot dog you've ever had. In my humble food critic opinion of it. You know.
Looks like the 20 is going to take the outside once again. It seems like he's taking the outside every time but once on these restarts. To his inside, it's Will Cloud.
Cloud to his inside, so here we go all over again. Restart out of turn 4. Lap number 70 of 100 complete here tonight at Martinsville.
Nice.
Field back to green. Good even restart.
Once again, nice launch by Cloud, but look at the 3. It's Matthew Setzer being a little strong on the high side. He's going to take the 3rd position from Will George, it looks like.
And again, here we go. Setzer going to line up in the line. The Slim Jim machine with Cloud just in front of Setzer. Right now, nose to tail spinning behind them.
Uh-oh.
No yellow as of yet. We continue to roll. And again, Setzer, now we're starting to see some speed out of the 3. Now, as far as the said Martinsville trip we talked about a moment ago, Setzer was actually the person I went with, AJ.
Oh, nice. I don't know what happened there. It looks like the 44 just got in really hot and pretty much spun the 14 there. That was really weird. They're both obviously able to save it, but the way the 44 kind of drove in there was way too hot.
Yeah, it was. They continue to run 73 on the board. Compact car in the wall. Oh boy, the 22 gonna get turned. Caution is out. Well, there's another one, buddy.
And the 22 gets spun by the 44 as well. Wow. The 44 goes after 2 drivers and pretty much spins one and definitely spins the other.
Yeah. Everybody going to get gathered back up with 25 laps to go when we get the restart in the air. Hey, Jay, I'm going to step away just a moment. I'll be right back in just one moment here, bud.
All right, we are under caution. We have 74 laps in the books. That looks like the 29, Brandon Richardson, hitting pit road. If he's coming down and grabbing his tires now, he's going to have the freshest out of everybody, or he could just be coming down and repairing damage. Your top 5 looks like this. Bradley Floyd, P1, Will Cloud, Matthew Setzer 2 and 3. William George and Travis Lapanis is your top 5. And we'll still see the lights on. Oh, the lights go off on the pace car. And we're going to start gridding. Rady Floyd is going to take the outside for this restart to put lap 75 on the books. There goes the pace car hitting pit road. Can Brady Floyd get another restart? Good restart he has all night, and there he goes off of turn 4 and away from Will Cloud. William George on the outside, going to try to take P2, going to have a nice run coming out of 2. Might hold on to 3rd, but there's Matthew Setzer trying to take 3rd. Matthew Setzer to the inside of William George. There's the battle. Zachary Hager on the outside of Travis Lapanis. Going to try to make that pass on the little bit of fresher tires. Yellow is out again, and that's the 91. I think that's the 91 of Mike Retz. Yep, that is the 91 of Mike Retz. Looks like you might need that green screen. I'm watching it on YouTube right now. Matt Pat. So, thank you for everybody for joining us tonight on this nice Tuesday night for the Extreme Forces Racing League and their Super Late Model Series. It is their round 3 race at the Martinsville Speedway. It's been a very interesting race. We've had normal Martinsville Tempers Flare, a lot of nice battles, but we've also had a lot of cautions. That's if Michael Overstreet's still watching. Here we go. Yeah, Floyd with a really good launch there, and that brought Zachary Hager right with them. Yeah, hopefully we can go green for the rest of this race. Honestly, 20 laps, a lot can happen if we stay green. I always have fun broadcasting with you, and Extreme Sim TV has another caution is out on the racetrack looking for it. There's a big pile up in turn 2. The 91 definitely involved Mike Rentz. The 2 involved, the 29 involved, and it looks like the 44 again as well. Colton King. Checking to see if he gets sent by, I think that's the 89 of Bradley Stefane. And yes, he does. Well, Marcy, thank you. Thank you very much. We appreciate everybody in the comment sections, everybody watching, everybody who likes and subscribes to Extreme Sim TV. We appreciate all of you. We also appreciate all the leagues that, help Extreme Sim TV grow and, puts on a nice show. It's great. I wouldn't be surprised if we're over like 200, maybe 300. Nah, you're fine. We're gritting up and getting going again. I'm pretty sure we're doing these short cautions so we make sure we finish the race inside the time. Oh, this is going to be a big, nice battle for the lead. Very nice, clean block, and it looks like it worked. Matt, they can't hear you.
Oh, what the baloney? Now they should hear me.
Did you forget?
No, I may have hit a button.
Oh, well, don't hit that button. But you should be hearing them soon, because I already told them.
Yeah, you should be hearing me here in just a moment.
Oh, watching boy. This battle for the lead.
And this battle is going to be crazy if they're 1 and 2. Man, these guys are all over it with one another trying to make contact. 16 to go here. This time by. Boyd trying to hold on over Taylor, AJ. This is going to be a heck of a battle.
Lloyd is stretching it out just a little bit.
Man, great battle right now.
Marcy, while you're sharing everything, go look up the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page. And Rocky's Facebook is Robert Hartzo. Rocky Faith is one of my closest friends from Xbox. And we have another caution out on the racetrack.
Uh-oh. Caution back out.
Looks like the 95. Mick, you are absolutely right. Absolutely right. Somebody needs to beat Brady.
Take a look where the trouble occurred here. Skirt. The 55 gets doored and around he goes.
95.
Yes.
He gets doored by the 22, and our chat's going to go crazy for that.
22's been involved in a couple today.
Yeah, and there's an EOL, with 15 laps to go.
Well, so we'll see what we can come up with here to the end. Well, as we get ready to go, 15 laps to go. Boyd, Taylor, Cloud, Oh, I get the joke now because I said her name wrong a couple weeks ago, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, I big oofed a couple of weeks ago.
I get some names right. It's the real easy ones I get wrong.
14.
Separate is how truth is.
Yeah, that's pretty true, buddy.
And the light is off the pace car. We're about to go green real fast, right back at it. 15 laps to go, Matt. Anything can happen.
Anything can and will. 14 to go here. Almost 11 p.m. on the East Coast. The green flag will wave. Floyd and Taylor, great restart, double file into turn one.
Great restart by both of them. Zachary Taylor Hager might lose second place, but he's having a nice run coming off of turn two.
Man, those two trying to hang on to 48, trying to fill the spot. AJ Cloud does a great job.
Side by side for third right now. That's Will Cloud and William George.
George's going to drop a spot. Travis LaPena's trying to follow through. We're doing a great job fighting back on the outside, AJ. It's just not enough here at Martinsville. So hard. Trying to hold on.
You could do it for a couple laps, but once everybody's tires start heating up, that inside line is going to be the favorite line.
Yeah, it will prevail eventually. Just, it's a matter of getting on the throttle, and it's clear. And here we go. LaPena's going to follow through, but don't look now. But Floyd has got company with Zachary Taylor. He's knocking on his back door right now. Can Taylor get around Brady Floyd, AJ?
Well, if it's going to happen, it's either going to happen on another restart, or you're going to see the either bump and run or dump and run, if it even happens.
Yeah, I agree. You have to get close enough to give a bumper, I think.
Marcy, no problem. No problem. We do this because we enjoy doing it, and we really do like all our leagues that we broadcast. And, we do it for like what we're seeing right now on screen, the battle for first right now. Stuff like this.
Taylor trying desperately to get to the back bumper of Floyd, AJ. He's just almost there, but he can't break the plane.
Do you think he's trying to get there, or do you think he's just biting his time?
He may be biding his time, but I don't agree with that. I mean, with 7 to go at Martinsville, you got to go. You're going to run out of time really quick here. Problem with biding your time is you make one mistake, you lose too much ground, you can't get back to him. You got to go for it while you got the opportunity.
Or you force the leader into a mistake, either by your own hand or him mirror driving.
Yeah, if he starts watching the mirror, opens that bottom lane up, AJ, for sure. Mistake can happen. It's going to be Taylor and Floyd.
Next to go.
Man, we're running out of time, AJ.
Nothing really changing on the racetrack as we speak.
Oh, Floyd out of shape.
Close there.
But
stacks up Taylor.
Man, Taylor lifted. He was a nice guy there, got out of it. He could have very easily stayed in it and gotten the back bumper of Floyd.
Could have spun him too.
Yeah.
And that would have gotten you an EOL.
I mean, with 4 laps to go, what do you do if you're Floyd? What do you do if you're Taylor? Taylor deep into turn 1.
Well, I know what you do if you're Taylor. Whether it's clean or not, you got to make it look as clean as possible at least.
Well, and that's the question. Do you risk the EOL here to go for the victory here tonight? 3 laps to go. Next time, buy double popsicle sticks in the air. Floyd stumbled, or Taylor stumbled. That's what we talked about, AJ. When I was talking about
that might have just handed to him with 2 laps to go. He's going to have to really drive his butt off to get back to the bumper of Brady Floyd.
2 laps to go, double pop sticks. That one
scene another restart.
And caution.
That is the 2 and 91. Let's see, how many green white checkers do they have? They have 3 attempts at a green white checkered here tonight.
Here we go. Ooh, the 2 just got the fence down in front of the 91. And that, my friends, brings the yellow out here. I don't know, man. I think that helped. That's gonna, help a little bit there. What is this? No, I was about to say he's not going to pit road.
No, he's not. Floyd is really good, and honestly, if I was Taylor, I wouldn't have given Floyd the chance to correct himself that many times.
No, and you saw it there. Taylor stumbled, gave Floyd the opportunity to get away, and once he got away, I think Floyd had it. Of course, this the late race caution, going to stack them back up. 19th yellow of the night, AJ.
Almost every 5 laps we've seen a caution.
It's been a crazy night with just 19 laps to go. Floyd's been good on the restarts all night long, though, AJ.
Well, we don't have 19 laps to go.
19th yellow of the night, yes.
We have 2 green flag laps to go, and I'm pretty sure we're going to put out the 1 to go. There it is.
Yes.
We're going to grid up. The 20's going to take the inside, it looks like. Interesting. He's taking the outside almost every restart tonight.
It's interesting. What are we doing up front? They're not exactly lined up, buddy.
I don't know what's going on.
Nevertheless, they're coming to green.
I don't know what's going on up front.
New.
I don't know if Zachary thinks that there's a choose rule.
Green's in the air. I think it was a single file restart, and they were trying to get singled out.
Oh, it wasn't a single file. I think people thought there was a choose.
Oh no, caution. Matthew sets are hard in the outside wall, which I could see that coming with a restart like that, as jumbled up as they were. Wasn't a clean restart, and it just ends up showing itself there as the 3 gets turned around into the wall pretty hard.
Yeah.
The yellow number 20 on the evening. Did you expect to see 20 cautions here tonight, buddy?
No, I didn't.
We shall see. Rough night in Virginia for these guys. Extreme Forces Racing League Super Late Model Division. Here we go once again. The light's going to go off on the pace car. Should be probably this time. Maybe. Nope. We're going to have one more lap here. And we would check it here when they come back by. So if Floyd can get away here on the restart, AJ, I think he's going to be all right. But if Taylor can stay with him, I think Taylor's got a shot at making the move.
Yeah.
Going to come down to going up through the gears, I feel like, here at the very end here at Martinsville Speedway tonight. Green, white, checkered. Attempt number, I believe, would be 2 here. Lights are going to be still on the pace car here for a moment.
So, kind of just messaged Zachary Taylor, and on his screen, I don't know if he might have misread it, said it was a single file restart. He thinks he might have misread it. So I'm pretty sure it probably said to change to 1 lap to green.
take a look here. Coming to one to go here, 20th yellow of the night. As we get ready to go, and let's see. Whites are now off. The whites are now off here. Are you ready, buddy?
It's gonna be single file
yeah,
restart.
it's a single file restart once again.
Interesting.
Here we go one more time. 2 laps to go. Here we
Big
go.
launch by-
Yeah. Wow.
Big launch by Brady Floyd. Gonna have no contest for first right now.
Yellow don't come out here before he gets the white flag. I think he's got enough room, AJ. 1 lap to go here. White flag in the air.
Gonna dive into turn 1 for the final time. Don't see Zachary Hager getting to the back bumper. Looks like he's gonna have to hold on to second. Gonna overdrive turn. Coming out of turn 4, it's Brady Floyd to win here at Martinsville Speedway.
There you go. Floyd back to victory lane once again, AJ.
Holy cow. What a good finish. Was really surprised about the single file. But very good finish. Little show of sportsmanship between the 20 and the 14. But coming in third is Will Cloud. And here come our idiot friends.
Wow. There we go. Floyd going to victory lane here tonight. He'll burn it down. Held off Taylor by 0.3 of a second, AJ.
And he's burning it down. Running through the field, it is Brady Floyd with your win. Zachary Taylor Hager in second. Will Cloud third. Travis Lapanis, William George, Dwayne Kerhagen, Dean Qualiel, Colton Kingsley, Brandon Richardson, Devin Smith, Quinton Deal, Tony Richardson, Mike Rentz, David Stangner, sorry, late day, Michael Setzer, Brady Stefane, Michael Steele, Lee Kraus, Mick Olofsson, Aiden Millette, Mason Gerdez, and Dylan Dunford. Many names I just butchered, but congratulations to Brady Floyd.
There you go. Floyd able to pull it off here tonight. Big deal for Floyd. Well, we got 2 of them in the waiting room for us, AJ.
Yeah, well, we can't pull anybody, so we gotta go to them.
All righty, buddy. Brady Floyd, you got a copy, my man.
Yes, sir.
All righty, buddy. Brady is able to hold on for the win there. 0.3 of a second behind you was Taylor. Intense battling there up to the point where Taylor made that mistake. He was able to pull back away, then the yellow come out. What was you thinking when you realized there's going to be a late race restart to settle it?
I mean, we got the single file restarts, and I mean, I was getting pretty good at the double file restarts all race, and so single file kind of threw it off. He was really good on the restarts, the 14, so definitely didn't want to see that when I thought I had the cushion, but I guess just it's so hard to pass here, especially when leaders jump in the restart. So, I mean, I felt comfortable, a little nervous, but pretty comfortable.
Yeah, it was a great battle there at the very end. I appreciate it, man. You put on a heck of a show, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely really proud to end with 0x somehow. Got a little bit of contact here and there, but didn't cause any incidents today, and kept it clean, was pretty fast for, I guess, the first time this season. Actually felt like I had the pace to win the race rather than just the strategy, but strategy played into it again. So I'm happy to go 3 for 3. We're going to look to make it 4 for 4 next week, and then we'll be off to a different league, it looks like. So we'll let the other guys get a chance, but that's the plan for now.
Yeah, man. Well, great job. AJ, if you're here, I'll let you take over Taylor.
All right, Zach Taylor. Well, we've talked before, and I've seen you race before. Pretty much explain how the day went. You were all over, starting from P19 all the way to P2, led some laps. Talk about your race and the struggle it was to get to second.
Yeah, so definitely an interesting race. I don't think there's a fender left on the car. I don't know. Didn't have much for him there at the end. Proud of the effort to get up to second. I think the real life experience of driving, I don't know, countless number of laps around here in a real life super late model probably helped a little bit on my battle up to second. But other than that, you know, it was just trying to be patient, or as patient as you can be. At Martinsville, patience is a little bit difficult. You know, trying to avoiding wrecks was a major thing. Obviously, bunch of pileups, especially in one. I mean, there was like 4 pileups in turn 1 within the first 75 laps. It was ridiculous. So, you know, front to the, or back to the front, then back to the back, and back to the front again. So, yeah, I'm happy with second. You know, not much to hold my head down about there.
Yeah, it was a very interesting, very long 102 laps. You did a really good job starting P19, getting caught in a couple incidents, like you said. But when you're back in the field and, you know, when you got your fresh tires, how difficult was it to, you know, manage those tires, knowing you have those to the finish?
Well, I kind of figured Brady and them wasn't going to pit again. After I pit and they didn't follow me down, I said, okay, well, they're not going to pit again. So I just, you know, at that point, no matter what you do, your tires are still going to be fresher than them unless you seriously do something wrong. So I just, you know, apex the corners, drive in hard, check up hard in the middle of the corner, and then power off kind of like a diamond on the exit. So, you know, I was just trying not to slide the back tires. That way I still had them. Whenever I got to Brady, I was hoping I'd be able to have better drive off than him, which I feel like I did. If we would have stayed green, I think I may have got him. Maybe on the last lap, 2-3 more laps, I probably would have got him. But I don't know. It was just not the situation, not the circumstances I needed.
Yeah, well, next Tuesday night, it is North Wilkesboro. So, hopefully next week a lot better, being a pretty nice track of North Wilkesboro. Still kind of tough, but hopefully see you there, Zach. But Matt, I'll give you Will Cloud.
Alrighty, Will, buddy. It's Matt in the booth. You get a copy, my friend.
Loud and clear.
Alrighty, again, coming home top 3 finish here tonight. A little bit off Floyd and Taylor. How's it feel, the podium finish here tonight at Martinsville?
Yeah, I mean, that race was crazy. There was definitely a lot of wrecks. I know I started at the front, got involved in one, and was all the way at the back. And to avoid all those wrecks and just be able to get back up to the front was had a little bit of luck involved. And then I was luckily able to stay up there. I know these 2 guys had a lot of pace, and I was just fine riding there in third.
Well, man, you did a really good job bringing it home top 3. Kept it clean at the end there. Congratulations on podium finish, Cloud, and getting better as you go, bud.
Thank you.
Well, again, Will Cloud home and P3. Any sponsors, anything you want to think?
Yep, I'd like to give a shout out to Pierce Graphics and Four Cloak Media, and then my buddy Brady there.
And 4, buddy. Well, again, congratulations, Mr. Cloud. P3 here tonight. All
right, man.
righty, AJ. It's been a heck of a night here at Martinsville, bud.
Well, we are going to pack up and get ready for AMA on Thursday. It was a fun, eventful night here at the Martinsville Speedway for the Extreme Forces Racing League Super Late Model Series. Was definitely interesting. Can't wait for next week at North Wilkesboro, but until then, we have plenty of action on the channel till then.
And for guys, I'm going to pack out of here and head to the house and crawl my butt in bed. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you, AJ, as always. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks to Nerds Doing Nerds Things podcast. Thanks for everybody that makes all this happen each and every week. Until the next time, for Matt, Chloe, Little Man, everybody on air here tonight, we will see you next time out. Keyboard Kitty, AJ, good night, guys.
See you.
Here, I'll do her outro for her. Meow. Bye, guys.